Welcome into Wellverse Creations. I am so excited to share with you this new digital junk journal that I just downloaded, and I'm having so much fun with this. In the background, you can hear my maker cutting out stickers. So I have filmed how I'm doing that so that I can put that in this series for you so that you can see how to do that as well. Isn't this gorgeous? So this is a tropical theme. And this, let me show you this too. I wrote this down. Calico Collage Sea Breeze is what the kit is called. And then on the back side of the papers, I always like to print both sides. It's by Lena Scrap, and she's calling this her Seascape Backgrounds. So if you want to download the same kit and do this with me, work along with me, you sure can. Here's some of the beautiful backgrounds by Lena Scrap. I just love all the fun colors in this digital kit by Calico Collage because it just can let me bring in so many artistic elements. And I love the way some of it, she's just got this done like in pen and ink. I just think that's so creative and beautiful. This is such a fun sheet as well, and this can go either way. I love that corally pink color. And of course, my fave is all this beautiful aqua. So some of them have like little inserts. And look at this. I think this is something that probably was done with jelly printing. And then she's made designs from that. By the seashore, it says, soak up the sun. This one's just very plain, thoughtful. I love that. Soak up the sun. Now this could be the first page. That would be kind of cute. Don't know if I'll stick to that or not, but I like this one too. It's just got all the sea animals and the fun tropical designs. I love these hibiscus on here. The mix of florals and then this creativity is so fun. I need vitamin C. Oh, about now, aren't we all kind of wishing for some of that? A tropical paradise. And there again with the pen and ink. Love that. So artistic. I have not done a fun, I've done a lot of sea journals, but I haven't done a tropical one, so this is going to be new and exciting. Sun, sand, and surf. This is what the kit comes like. I have already cut around mine and folded some of these. So when you print yours, you will have this white border to cut off. So I just wanted you to see that too. And then here are some of the fun elements that she's got in the kit. This could be a belly band. This is just some of the ephemera. This is a palm tree. She's got these circles in here. I am going to bring these into Cricut Design Space, and I think I'm going to make stickers and fussy cuts out of them, but I'm not very good at cutting circles, so I'm going to redo those in Cricut Design Space. Look at this fun little piece there. This could be a tuck spot very easily if you put it in the corner of a page, and then you can use it to hold cards and stuff. This is like a corner pocket. Or it could be used like this. There's another one that I think you could do better, like this one. This one kind of needs to go on the bottom so your fish is upside down, but this one could definitely go either way. Is that cute? Here's some of the little cards. I haven't finished cutting off the little border off of them. Let's see. I love these little scissors, you guys. If you don't have a pair, I highly recommend. So that's what all the little cards look like. I haven't finished cutting those. I love all the florals. And look at this long, skinny one to write on. So cute. And these don't have holes in them. And sometimes I prefer that because then I can use it without the hole if I want to. So this one still needs to be cut. Little tiny one with flowers. And look at the cats. This is so cute. I don't have cats, but I always think they're so cute. I had a cat years ago when I lived by myself and I had my own little apartment, and her name was Misty. And she was not a real lovely cat as far as like being loving and snuggling, but I did enjoy her. But I had to choose between her and my husband because he's highly allergic. So guess what I picked? But don't worry, Misty went to a really good home. Cute little pineapple. I actually got the number of the young girl that took her. She was like me. She had her own little apartment, and I could hear her playing with the cat in the background with little toys and stuff. So I didn't feel so bad. All the fun. I love that. So creative. High tide. Sandy toes and salty kisses. This is going to be just gorgeous. I may include some of our diving photos. Excuse me. We love to go scuba diving. And so this might just be the book to include some of those photos. And I tell you, it's a different world. You get under the sea, and it's just so incredible to see everything God made under the ocean that we don't think about on a day-to-day basis because we don't see it. I thought I would show you how I do these stickers in Cricut Design Space. So all I've done is I've gone to upload here, and then it says upload image, and then browse. And then I go to wherever you've stored them is where you want to go. So I'm going to choose this page here. This is called Seabreeze. Now this is a digital journal that I've downloaded. And this particular page I can make stickers out of. I thought that would be really fun. Or they can just be fussy cuts if you don't want them to have a sticky background. But look at this as far as cutting it out. It could be really fun if you enjoy fussy cutting because the edges are nice. Just cut around there. But I want to make stickers out of it, and I don't usually want to take the time to do all the fussy cutting, so I have my Cricut do it for me. So I brought it in. I'm going to click complex and then hit continue. And this is going to allow me to remove the background. See right here. Okay, so see how it has removed most of the background? There's some areas here that are still white. That means it's not going to cut around these stickers the way I want them to. So I'm going to go over here and click select. See my cursor? And then I'm just going to tap this area right here and make it erase. And then I'm going to tap this area and make it erase. So now it looks ready to cut. And I'll show you what I'm going to use. So I'm going to click apply and continue. And I'm going to use clear sticker paper. Okay, so here we are in Cricut Design Space, and these are all connected, which I like. And then if your entire page is too big, so in order for your Cricut machine to cut around this, it has to be, this entire grouping has to be sized appropriately, and you will have a little red explanation point over here. You can click on it and it will automatically resize this for you. So I'm going to make this too big. See the little red explanation point? I'm going to kind of zoom in on that. And I'm just going to let it auto resize for me. See that? Now I know it's perfectly sized. So now I'm going to print this, and I'm going to take you to my printer and show you. Okay, here we are at my printer. This is just an HP printer, nothing fancy. And this is the Cricut printable clear sticker paper. I only have one sheet left because I've been having so much fun. So I've loaded it in. You need to decide how your printer prints. You want it to print on the shiny side. This other side is kind of dull. So I know that actually I need to turn this over. No, that is the shiny side. I had it right. So see how this is real kind of shiny? And then this is the matte side. It's kind of probably hard to see on camera. So I know that my printer is going to pull it through and over like this, and it's going to print on the opposite side. So I want to lay it so that it does that. So I'm going to lay mine dull side up so that it prints on the glass. So I've got it loaded, and I do have some paper under it just so that it has enough of a stack so that it'll grab. I don't know if you guys experience that, but sometimes my printer thinks it's empty. It's kind of like cats. They need their bowl full all the time. Okay, so again, that's what I'm using. And so then I'm just going to go back to Cricut Design Space. I'm back at Cricut Design Space. I've got my clear sticker paper loaded into my printer, and I'm just going to click Make. So now it's showing it here as it's going to print. So you'll see that if you have an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper, you're not going to go all the way to the edge because there needs to be a little bit of a border for the Cricut machine. These little markings are very important for the machine to read. So I'm going to hit continue, send to printer. And I turn the bleed off. And then I'm just going to click print. Aren't those pretty? What I'm going to do is I'm going to click this clear sticker paper right here. So you can see that. Printable sticker paper clear, no liner printing. That was the best one that I could find in the description. So I'm going to click on that one. And then it's going to have me set a default if I want it, and I'm going to go ahead and click More. Now we're going to go to the Cricut machine. Okay, so see how Cricut Design Space is pulling up this image? This is the way I want to lay it on the mat and send it through. Otherwise, it's not going to cut correctly. Okay, so I've got my mat ready, and I am just using standard grip mat, and I just happen to have this double length one, and I like it because then I can just flip it around. But I'm also using the cover for this mat, and that's just so I don't get lint and dust down on this part while I'm using it. And you can see I've done it just like, I'm going to make you dizzy here, just like it shows on Cricut Design Space. That is how I've loaded it onto my mat. So see on the Cricut Maker, it's blinking, so that means it's ready to load. I am trying not to jiggle this camera too much so I can show you this. I'm gonna just push that. And it looks like I need to kind of help feed that in a little bit. And so this cutting machine is awesome. If you don't have one, I highly recommend getting one. And it's just going to read all the little markings so that it can start cutting these out. And this will take a long time, so I won't have you watch the entire thing, but it's really convenient because you can make any stickers that you want. Anything can become a sticker. So here it's ready for me to push start, go. Just really kicks it in and out while it's feeding it and reading it. So this is just the Maker. This is the Cricut Maker 3. And it's just deciding where to start cutting. You can hear though that this is a loud machine. So I literally have a space. It's a bonus room above the garage because I work late at night, and this is something that I couldn't do just anywhere in my house. Okay, so the Maker is done cutting out these stickers, and what I do, I literally did it hard to do with one hand, but see how I'm checking just to make sure that it cut clear through, because I haven't clicked this eject button yet. So there's still hope. If they're not cut clear through, I can just click go again and it'll just recut it. But this time the first pass did it. last time I did have to click go again. And again, I did have the default set on more. This sticker paper is not thin, it's nice and thick. So I think that's why it took twice last time. But I used a sharper blade this time, so there you go. So now I'm satisfied that they're cut, so I'm just going to eject it, and the mat comes off. And sorry for that horrible noise. And then you just peel it off here. I don't know if I can do it with one hand. The whole thing off. Here is that sticker sheet, all complete.